Hello, in this video I'm going to explain work number 6, which is called sustainable energy. This is going to be a listening and writing activities. The first part is listening. So before listening, you're gonna answer this question. How would you define the concept of renewable energy? Okay, this you have to write it in your own words, not looking for information, okay? What do you think it is renewable energy? Activity number 2 is about vocabulary. So you have to match the concepts with the pictures. And activity number 3 is the listening part. So you're going to listen to some texts and you have to answer these questions. And we listen.
Kenya. With an average rainfall of over 3,000 millimeters per year and a large amount of excess water from the snows of Mount Kenya, the Embu district in central Kenya has an abundance of water. But the region lacks infrastructure, and many communities are not in the country's electric grids. Near the town of Chuka, a number of people have banded together to use hydropower to meet their electricity needs. With UN's Global Environment Facility's help, the community has set up a hydropower turbine to supply power to 56 homes. The turbine currently provides 20 kilowatts of power, and the community hopes that it will soon reach its maximum capacity of double that amount. This would enable approximately 150 homes to benefit from electric power. Traditionally, people in the district have relied on wood and kerosene as their main sources of energy. This means that forests are being destroyed for firewood, and respiratory health problems caused by smoking fumes are very common. The small hydropower plants allow them to use electricity for most of their needs. Making renewable energy sources like hydropower accessible to the poor is one way to address the infrastructure problems in the country. It also helps to build a more sustainable environment by getting clean energy to those who need it most. Namibia. In the southern African country of Namibia, energy is in short supply. The nation imports 70% of its energy from South Africa. To meet the rest of the electricity needs, Namibians rely on a hydropower plant in the north and on a coal-burning plant in the capital. The country's relatively small population is spread out over a vast area, making it difficult to ensure that everyone has access to electricity. But one resource that Namibia has in abundance is sunshine. The UN is helping to increase the use of solar energy. People in a village in central Namibia have used different sources of energy until now. With solar panels on every house, they have access to a light source and can use electrical appliances. The UN's main objective is to help people finance the installation of solar energy systems in their homes, as well as install solar panels in public buildings like schools and health clinics.
Okay, so you can hear it as many times as you want, and you answer these questions. Then, in activity number 4, you have to look at these 4 pictures and write how they are related to the information you heard. So you can put whatever you want, as long as you say how is picture A related to what you just heard about places, about functions, conditions, anything. And the same with B, C, and D. And then you're going to answer these questions. Okay, this is about reflection, so you have to answer with your own words and with your own knowledge and thoughts. And part 2 is about writing a survey. So the first part is to organize ideas, read and practice these expressions to request information. May I ask you a few questions? Could you please answer some questions? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? And then you can discuss, if you want to work in pairs, you can discuss some questions you would like to ask with your partner, and you can ask open-ended and close-ended questions, okay? Open-ended questions are the ones where they can answer whatever you want, whatever they want, and close-ended are the ones with options like yes or no. Then you have to follow these steps for writing, and in part 3, which is the speaking part, you have to perform the interview with a partner, okay? You can work in pairs, as I said, or you can work by yourself. So you make a video of this interview. It can be via Zoom or WhatsApp call or anything, or you can work with someone in your house, or you can act 2 parts by yourself. Okay, as I put here, make sure it is possible to understand what you're saying more than worried about a perfect pronunciation. I'm going to be able to hear and to understand, and not going to put so much attention of you being a perfect speaker. Okay, so that's it. We see each other in class. Bye.